What's that you got cooking?
Apple dew stew with apple dews. No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
Hey, I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise, I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah, it does seem like it took some damage upon landing, but I should be able to fix that real quick.
I also have some good news.
What's that?
I love you. Oh, with the lights off? Works for me.
No, I didn't do that. We must have run out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine.
No worries. I'll go get some more outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something.
I'll come with you. That was the wrong way. Over there, a flow thread.
Perfect.
Although it seems like one thread won't be enough.
No worries, we'll find others. How many more do you think we need?
Whoops. Try again. Yes! Just like that. Have you ever seen such a thing?
No, never. Must be an endemic species, and I know it wasn't here. 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, then we'll cook them to—
It's peppery.
You did not.
Go ahead. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh, yeah. That is peppery.
Lightweight. Off we go. Let's pick.
I'm not sure these will go great with the apple dews.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews. Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up. Good thing there are plenty of flow threads around here. Do you really think drifting is that useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction without having to stop all the time.
Do I do that?
We all do it. 1 or 2 more threads, and we'll be all set. All right, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
Well, that was a bust. We were too slow.
No biggie. All good. This should last us a few days.
Now it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry. I don't get it. People always make a big deal about salty sweet, but never peppery sweet, which it turns out is delicious.
Anything would seem delicious to you, seeing your diet in the last few days.
True. But don't let that take away from your cooking talents.
You're just wanting to finish my plate, aren't you?
Since you're offering.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Do we have to talk about this?
We are going to need to at some point. We need to be prepared. We need a plan.
I'm planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
you think it's time to go to bed?
If you say so.
You?
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh.
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
Of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on, are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here, even if it isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we could take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
But there's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the auto-nav, the astrolock. Even the landing was all manual.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
At worst, I kill myself.
You? How can you even say that?
What? You can do what you want, but I'm not going.
We could also, like, hide?
Oh, yeah. Hiding is good too. It's even better because then I don't die. Aren't you the smart one? Come on. Enough grumpy face. I promise I won't kill myself unless I ask you first. Just in case you have a better idea.
That's not funny, you.
50% of this planet's inhabitants think it's funny. I guess we'll never know who's right. Snuggle?
I'm not sure you deserve it. You aren't dressed yet?
I put on my pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movie.
Right, sure, but...
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now. Who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. Could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple dews.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
Do you remember where the apple dews were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change? I'm taking the lead.
Is it me, or is the ground shaking?
It's shaking. It's shaking a lot. Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No. No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
well, a bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as...
I don't know. A rope, a jetpack, spring-loaded shoes, anything.
I don't want to be stuck here. It sucks.
That's why we'll have to find some.
Okay.
This is a pretty one.
I think I found something. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton.
Yup, it looks like a flow bridge. Kind of like the one we took to get here. But smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space, but if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
Huh.
Do we have everyone? Okay?
Here.
Then we're good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A big ugly...
No. The mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of hygroscybrubescens.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof. Not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidney. But don't you find that symbiosis, the movements of the lizard are helping spread the spore? As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it doesn't even know. Maybe we should tell it.
No way. You don't get in the way of Mother Nature's plans.
I'll make sure I remember that next time you have salad stuck in your teeth.
Seems like our mini flow bridge.
Good. Wow. That's... actually... what is that?
We should take a closer look.
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mr.?
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living?
It looks some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh, there's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way. Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study it.
This is so slow. We're not going anywhere.
So?
That way. Look. It looks like the rust has formed into a bigger chunk.
Even the appledew shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
Make sure they don't get squished.
Another flow bridge.
That's great. It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
Rust.
Saw that. That's it. That was the last one.
Clearly. We're breathing a lot easier without all this rust. I got a big one.
We should find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet?
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you. Ugh, my batteries are empty.
Mine too. We need to find a flow thread.
Finally! I thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider, but the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess. High seismic activity?
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises. It could always be useful. No mo flow. Come on. This is not the time to get off. Okay. That's kind of cool.
You mean really cool? I have a good one.
clean.
Boba nuts? Aren't we the lucky ones?
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
That adds up to 150%.
Priests, a great mystery of modern science.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Maybe, but once you have a taste of my boba salad, you will forget all about it.
We're here. We found the nest.
But in what state?
Whoa. There is no way this thing is flying again.
Don't say that. You could make a rock fly with the right tool.
Well, maybe. Both wings are wasted, the propellers were ripped off, and I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that, and in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site, even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right, but we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life. With our own rules. Away from the apiary, from the matchmaker and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
What did you say this planet was called again? Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
Whoa. What a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah. We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax, if you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed. Come on. I've had enough of this day.
Huh? You okay? Wake up! It's okay. That was just a nightmare.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No, I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
For real?
It used to happen when I was a teenager. You feel something weighing on your stomach?
Yeah. On my chest. What was it?
I don't know. I used to call it the ball. Because sometimes it felt like a huge ball was crushing me.
Oh. No, that didn't happen to me.
I wouldn't wish it upon you. For me, it resolved itself when I left the foster home. For you, it may be related to the nest.
But I don't want to leave the nest.
That's not what I'm... You're stuck to the bed. The nest is stuck to the ground. There must be something in... You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
Huh. No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then. So I can get fixed up too.
All right. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah. We're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractoglobe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think it'll be enough to lift it?
I hope so. Because I have no idea what else we can do.
It did feel a bit weird at first, but now I can't even tell the nest is tilted. I guess I got used to it.
What? No. You cannot get used to it. We're gonna get the nest out of this crevasse. I don't want to get used to it. What if we grabbed a little snack for the road?
I'll bring the first aid kit as well, just in case.
Did it move?
No, I don't think so.
Bulging bloot! Ugh, it's over. It's not going back straight. We are condemned to living on an incline in a broken ship forever, until our body adapts and one of our legs starts shrinking to even us out.
No, this is not Zelda. Definitely not Zelda. The game is the title of the video. Haven. The game is called Haven. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
What's the issue exactly?
Well, the back pain will be crazy, for one. And also, I don't know about you, but I personally like having a reasonably symmetrical body.
I meant with the track-to-globe.
Ah. Not enough power, it seems like. The battery drains out even before lifting the nest a centimeter off the ground. Although, to be fair, it was originally designed to lift cargo crates into ships, not the ships themselves.
What if we plugged it into a flow spring?
I thought about that, but we'd have to be able to seal the pipe shut. Unfortunately, I don't think they make gaskets for flow springs from a distant planet.
Perhaps.
With what? Paper mache?
Remember yesterday when I told you that rust scatters when it comes in contact with flow? We could use that feature to sculpt a gasket out of pieces of rust.
You could do that?
I don't think I could sculpt a nude statue of you or a super complex component, but molding a gasket? That seems doable.
That's awesome!
Hold on, let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down.
Excuse me?
You've never heard of that saying?
No.
Must be a truth thing then. That means let's not celebrate before.
Yeah. I got it. Anyway, how much rust do you need in order to pull the panties down?
I don't know. 4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
I think we've got everything we need to mold a joint for the track-to-globe. All right then. Ready when you are.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going. So?
Well, it fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling. What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh no, I have. It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the track-to-globe, please?
Okay.
It worked!
We did it. Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hypopropellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I am genuinely delighted. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
Okay.
What?
Everything slow motion.
You goof.
And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mobbed the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
okay? We need to talk.
Should I be worried?
Yes. No. Maybe. Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything without knowing what this is about.
It's about your skidding skills.
Oh.
Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Okay, show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
All right. Let's hop on a few threads to practice. Now! That's it! You did it! Let's do another one! Now! Now you're getting it. Let's see if you can keep it going. Now! Skid! Now you have a handle on this. Perfect.
I have to say, I have an excellent teacher.
Well, you passed the test. Let's get back to business. This way is also full of rust.
Not for long.
What does she want from...
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that. All right, that's it. Bam!
One of them is weakened. We should be able to pacify it.
Copy that.
You?
Yep, saw that. All right, that's it. Ooh, that looks bad. Take that. It's settled down. Now's the time.
Eat that. Ooh.
You know what to do.
Yep.
Almost done. There you go. That's how we rock.
Another bit of rust for your collection?
Oh, cool. I don't have this one yet.
He's been spotted.
Dodge this one!
Are you alright?
Target locked. This one's ready.
I got this. You!
Haha! Meet now shoe. Bullseye. Your turn.
Yep. One down.
What? Aha! Boom, baby! He didn't like that too much.
Let's get it over with.
And done.
We're that good.
How do you feel?
Better. Another one.
Zip into the back. Yes! You know what to do.
On it. You?
Yep, saw that.
One to go.
Nice one.
This one's mine.
Boom. Your turn.
I got this. Well done. The end. And now he's back to being sweet.
I'd do the same if I were them.
What?
Think about it this way. You wake up in the morning with a rash covering your body. If you scratch it, it gets worse. If you don't scratch it, it still gets worse. Of course you're gonna lash out first chance you get.
I don't think this is the same thing.
Of course it is. Tell her Oink. Tell Kay that I'm right. Oink. His name is Oink now.
What was that noise?
Ugh, my stomach. It needs to be fed soon.
I have to say, it's much nicer this way. I thought it smelled good around here. Okay, now I'm really starving.
Imagine how I feel. They're tailing us. Bam!
Keep them coming. Make way!
This one's ready.
Yep.
That didn't seem to bother him much.
Are you all right?
Phew!
Okay, so he hates this.
Dodge this one. Boom, baby!
What?
Almost done. There you go.
Done and done.
And more rust.
You can never have too much.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
What?
Straight ahead. An aerial flow thread.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it could carry us all the way up there?
Only one way to find out. Another thing from home. How many do you think Axonova built before they realized it wouldn't work?
I guess they knew what they were doing. Having worked for them, I can tell you they don't just throw money around.
Knowing my mom, I'm not surprised. Still though, it shouldn't take years of research and observation to realize that this planet is scattered around like a jigsaw puzzle. You don't just see this and think, ooh, this place is nice. We should settle it.
That's what we did.
But we didn't have much of a choice. Why did my mom never mention any of this to me? I don't think Axonova wins colonization contracts on the regular.
These buildings look kind of old. Your mom may not have been head of the company then. She may not have been with the company at all.
Yeah, that's possible. Still, it's weird.
Agreed. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Don't turn around, but I think we're being followed.
Ooh, that looks bad. Bam! You know what to do?
I'm on it.
Are you okay? Loot! Ooh.
Chill.
Eat it!
One down.
This one's ready.
I got this. You! Eat that!
Booyah! Bye-bye.
One to go. You started it. It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.